Hi, it's Matt here from TubeEO.com. In this video I want to talk to you about split testing, in particular split testing your landing pages. Now when it comes to split testing, it's basically an A versus B test. You can't go and change 10 things and call it a split test. You can change a couple if you think they're key, and that's a legitimate split test, but once you change 10 or even 5 or more, one might work and the other might not work. So as an example, let's say you changed the header image, the button, the call to action, and 2 or 3 other things, and all of a sudden your sales dip by 10%, and you go, oh well, all of those things don't work, and you write them off and you never try them again, and you go down that path. Well, what if that header image actually attracted twice as many people to stay on your site, but then they got to your weak call to action that you changed to and they didn't like it, or maybe your call to action was even better and stronger and they were turned off because it was too strong? Then you think that that header image doesn't work, when in fact it kept them on your page in the first place. So it's very important when you're split testing that you only change one, maybe 2 things at a time. I prefer just one. Run the test, see what happens. Now the other thing is, early on in one of our videos we mentioned page builders. This is where page builders come into their own, because in the space of around about 2 minutes I can log in, change an image, change a background color, change a button color, the whole way across my website, and it's all done in a page builder within 2 minutes. So just keep that in mind, and that's another reason when you're building your campaign to strongly consider using a page builder. Now when it comes to split testing, what things should you split test? Well, the golden rule is get up and walk away from your computer. Walk perhaps 3 meters away, maybe even 4 or 5. What's the first things you notice on your screen from that distance? They're the things that you should split test first. So if the first thing you notice from, say, 4 meters away is your red subscribe now button or buy now button, then that's probably the first thing to change. Try a different color. If you've got a bright red, try perhaps a business blue or a green, but try something completely different and see. If you've got perhaps a big header image, try a smaller one, or try a completely different one, still on topic. But if you've gone with a really strong, vigorous image, perhaps try something much more subtle and artistic. But when you're split testing, the thing is, we want to look for changes. So we don't want to perhaps change it from a shade of blue to another shade of blue. That's much later. Right now, in the first section of split testing, we want to know whether red or green works better. Not which shade of red or green, just red or green. We want to know whether a big header or a small header works. We want to know whether a busy home page with lots of stuff on it works, or one that's got hardly anything on it. We want to know whether 40 bullet points work or 6. So test those things. Once you work out that, say, 6 bullet points work way better than 40, that's when you might want to change. If you step back and have a look, you might want to change the types of bullet text. You might want to change them from, say, round bullet points to big green ticks or big red crosses, what your competitors are not doing. So again, step back from your computer. Once you've done the big things and you've worked out, that red works better than green or big works better than small, come a little bit closer and see what the next level of things that you notice are. Then test those. And then once you've done that, the last thing to test is your exact wording in paragraphs of text. So headings obviously you'll get to, and they're fairly important, but your paragraphs of text, you might just want to change your wording there, but that's very refined split testing. when we talk split testing in these types of campaigns, we want to focus on the big items. The big items are where you're going to test that first. Now, when we're split testing in videos, landing pages in particular, it's really important that we don't lose sight of what we said in the video ad to get them there must be reflected on the landing page. We want to match that message up. If you've told them one thing and they arrive and there's something totally different, you're going to get this break or this disjointing or lack of harmony straight away, and that's what we call a break point. The message is broken, the continuity is broken, the relationship's in turmoil, and they're going to think about leaving. So just be careful with your split testing that yes, you try different things, but that you don't create big breakpoints. Like if you've got this lovely video of a nice soft images, lovely soft music on your video, and you arrive and you're split testing and you've thought, oh, well, hang on, I remember we had to try something totally different. And you have a image of that's a little bit confronting, or you have loud music playing when they arrive, or you have something that's totally out of sync with the message you gave them on the ad, that's going to drive away people. They're going to click off your landing page straight away. So just be careful of that when you are split testing. So yeah, we do want to try red versus green buttons. We want to try, blue versus grey, black, white, things like that. We want to try big images, small images, shifting something from there to there. We want to try a subscription form up there and down there. We want to try just a subscription form with a lovely image and heading, and then the same thing with more information and perhaps another subscription form down the bottom. It's really up to you what you try, but try the big things first. If you haven't already got it, head over to TubeEO.com and grab a copy of our free report. And if you're not already on TubeEO.com, then please go and check us out.